way to the airport now. Got a long, oh, it's a nice building. Not really, it's kind of old. Long day of travel ahead, so, but I appreciate the opportunities that have lended themselves to me. So, anyways, I see y'all once I'm all in, I guess, inside. Can't seem, oh my gosh, can't seem to find my words right now. But I'll check back in with y'all once I get through security and all of that gets settled in. So just waiting for to board. But figured while I wait, do a little bit of reading. I must say, I don't really enjoy recording in public if there's a lot of people around. Because they can hear you. You gotta get from out of views so people aren't in the camera a lot. But yeah, so made it through security. Like I said, see y'all once I land safely, Lord willing. Peace. Thank you. I like myself. On my last leg of this trip, and to be quite frank, I'm sleepy. But we're almost there. So always remember, there's hope. Everywhere I go, gotta get some exercise in. So just because in a way he doesn't give me excuse to not make sure I get something in. Honestly, I don't know for whatever reason. I woke up this morning, I wasn't feeling as energized. So stopped by the store, bought this ginger shot. Put that in my system. We're gonna see what kind of energy I'm able to conjure up for this workout. But I'm just excited about today. It's a big day. It's amazing. You get to do what you love, share about things that matter to you, things that you believe in a major way. There's hope for something that I believe in a major way for many reasons, specifically because I lived it, being lost and being found by Christ, and seeing the spiritual transformation, and also on the practical side. There's so much to talk about. I'm looking forward to talking about it. Got 2 podcast features done one today, so planned it that way. Be like feeding 2 birds with one hand. And then also get to see family. So. Alright, time to 5 minutes. We'll warm up this up and we'll get it in. Just got a crazy workout. Oh my goodness. So good, so good, so good. So good, I'm stuttering. But yeah, we're gonna now go grab something to eat and get ready for this this drive. And man, yeah, I'm just so glad I was able to muster up the energy I needed to get that good workout in. But I'll catch y'all later. All right, so I've been able to get quite a bit done before I get ready to get on the road. I just kind of wanted to talk about a little bit about how I've learned to approach travels, whether it's for the brand or for work, for pleasure. I've been approaching it for this way for some time, but wasn't as consistent. I've just been approaching it like traveling is another opportunity to enjoy God's earth, enjoy opportunities, enjoy these new places, but it's not for me to just let it all hang out, you know, be completely loose of my disciplines. And it's something that I've been just being very intentional about. So of course, as you can see in the B-roll footage, grocery shopping, like getting legit groceries, because for one, you know, one of my disciplines is, you know, watching how I spend, and another one is watching how I eat. And to me, what is better in terms of watching how you eat and watch how you spend when you travel than actually going to a grocery store, getting the things that you would normally eat back, you know, home, and spending the way what you would spend on it back home. So it's almost like you're just doing things, you're just in the flow of normal life. And for me, that has been something I've been so intentional about, because as you get to know me more, you'll learn like I could be a bit of a perfectionist, and that's something I'm striving to break away from. But the other part is I've just been in a place where I'm figuring out what I love, and I just enjoy being able to like be consistent, know what I want to do it, and then see myself execute it. So as you can see, it's difficult. Well, I won't say it's difficult. It's not as like fluid. Like I made my breakfast. I normally have turkey bacon, but I made my breakfast, had oatmeal as usual with fruit, and had a couple boiled eggs. I don't think I got a picture of that or anything like that. But it's just something about doing those things that then, I don't know, it's almost like it gives me another boost of like, wow, look, you're doing the small things. And that's something that I've just been valuing lately, and being intentional. That's where I've always valued it, but just being more intentional about like I'm not coming, I'm not traveling to lose myself, but rather to continue to be me. And I mean, yeah, I plan to go out to eat whatever I want, you know, plan to find something in the area that I can only find here and not where I'm from. But just being intentional about like staying true to who I am, and not just like losing it all. And that's why earlier, as you can see, I went to the gym, had a great workout, and honestly, I just feel just as, if not even more fueled about, you know, the podcast, 2 podcasts, and just excited about sharing what it really means to know there's hope, telling people about there's hope, the brand, and just all the things that come with that. But anyways, it's all about, for me, being intentional. And plus, And when I'm in Florida, if you haven't been to Florida, Publix is just one of the, like, they have Whole Foods here, but I don't know. There's something about Florida and Publix that whenever I come here, I got to go to Publix because, and it's not for the subs. A lot of people go for Publix subs. I don't know. I just always like Publix. They're typically really clean. They got the buy one, get one free, which I was able to get on that, on the strawberries. Oh, man. But yeah, anyways. It's about being intentional all the time. Just being intentional. Not losing who I am to enjoy myself, but understanding like, hey, I can enjoy myself and still be who I am. Even if that means like I go out to eat and grab something that's not normally on my meal plan, but I'm still being me as a whole. All right, let me go get in this shower and get ready for this. All right, I'll catch y'all. Peace. So we're about 30 minutes away from the studio. Turn this music down. And kind of nervous, kind of tired, all of the above, but I'm just grateful, man. Just reflecting on just the goodness of God and what it really means to know that we are loved by Him, and to know that there's hope in Him. It's just a blessing, and just to know, like, this is what I do. Get an opportunity. I get an opportunity to share what it actually means to know that there's hope, and just, share about the goodness of the Lord. Don't you do that? And yeah. So anyways, about 30 minutes away. Excited about it. All right, people. I'll ride with y'all later. Peace.
Watch what they say when I turn the mics on.
Okay.
So if this red is on, if this green is off. A thought process, in a sense, the brand has really, really shaped how I view life now. You know what I'm saying? It's even like a principle, like no matter what's going on, it's always like the situation, right? No matter what the situation is, I'm always like, man, there's hope. I just got to get my mindset on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the brand is about, like letting people know no matter what you've experienced, no matter what you may think or what your life looks like, it's hope for you. It's hope for your life, your circumstances. You can get up out of that, and it's not this supernatural, God is going to drop $1 million down to you, but it's really like God is going to get in your life, and He's going to get in your heart, and He's going to begin to change things, and that's what we all need. And it's for sinners and believers, because we all need that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm fully persuaded on that. Nobody can ever change my mind about that, because I know who I used to be. Yes. So whenever it comes to the brand, I can tell this brand, this message to anybody, rich, poor, sick, healthy, it's timeless. Everybody in their life need hope. They need to know that there's hope. You know what I'm saying? At some point in time, yeah. Appreciate the butterflies, taking a moment to check us out.
For sure. Yeah. And you keep it saying yes. That's where it begins to hear yes. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And we'll do it again.
Yes, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. Butterflies, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions for Dallas, you can write it in the comment section. He will be reading, or you can go ahead and send him a straight DM to the There's Hope brand on Instagram or TikTok. Is that okay?
TikTok or yes. YouTube. We drop every week on YouTube.
Yes, yes. So you guys can go ahead and subscribe and support them on all their platforms.
Absolutely.
All right, butterflies, you're
No, we ain't talking to them.
Yo, that was so funny. I was like, Louis Wild. He was like, this is why I love you. This
Grand, you are like the greatest man. We finna come in looking for my phone. Shaq got it in the hand, what is going on? Sitting back to the beat, 826 finna press record, get off in the mix with my dog. That's it.
Yo. Yesterday drained me. You hear me? Yesterday drained me. But it's Sunday, and I'm excited, man. I'm about to go for an amazing walk / run over here by the water. And as you can hear, my voice is still a little scratchy. But what I'm just amazed at is just the ability to like do so much and pour myself out to an extended capacity, and then be intentional about rest, and then waking up refueled and ready to get back to it again. That's how I felt like this morning. I got some rest. I was able to sleep, and then like, boom, I was ready to kind of like get back to it again. And y'all know, if y'all don't know nothing else about me, one thing I love to do is go walking, is exercise, like doing something active to get my blood and my day going. And normally, there's no water when I get to go walking and running, because in Texas, there's not like there's no water like this. But now that I'm here in Florida, it's like you got the beautiful beaches, the water, and man, just gotta get out here and let that water talk to me. How she said it in Love Jones, it was like it talked to me. A classic. Anyways, I'm about to get it. All right, y'all. Yo, what a workout. Well, a run. I thought I was gonna do like 5, 6, 7 miles. I only got like 4.5. I don't know if it's the switch up from the heat or what, but woo, I got a good one in. That's sunscreen. Yeah, you gotta put your sunscreen on. But yeah, it was a good one. Glad I could get it with y'all. Catch y'all later. It's amazing out right now. Out here by the water, getting a good jog in, and just thinking on the faithfulness of God and how in Him He's created all of this. And just striving to keep in perspective that the God that we trust in, the God that I believe in, the Savior whom He sent to save me, to save us, created all of this by His word, and that He has everything under control. As I'm looking at the waters come to the shore, He told Job, Didn't I? He said, where were you? That's what He said. He asked Job, where were you when I gave the seas their boundaries? And in that little detail, it's like when we look at this water and the waves, God gave them their boundaries. So why should we be worrying? Why should we fret? It's such a beautiful thing. It's such a beautiful thing to place our faith and our trust in God. And I was just thinking about even about the There's Hope brand and how since 2009, when this brand was placed on my heart, I really believe it was God, given to me by God, to share with people that there's hope in Him. At the time, I think about the circumstances of my life where I was at the time, both spiritually and just practically. I didn't really have much to hope in. I had recently became a believer, but I didn't know that much. But I'm just reminded of how the God who created all of this is the one that there's hope in. There's hope for me. There's hope for you. There's hope for the world. Not because our lives are perfect, not because everything is going well, but because we serve, that was, I didn't mean to get her in my view, because we serve the God who gave the sea their boundaries. We serve the God who created the sun. He tells the sun to set and to rise. That's who our hope is in. And for that reason, all is well. All is well. Anyways, I'm going to get back to my job. Beautiful people, remember, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you've experienced, no matter where you are right now, no matter what it looks like, you know, spiritually or practically, you got to know. You got to know, man, there's hope. You got to know that. All right. All right. See y'all. Catch y'all. All right. I just finished. Ooh. I love a good exercise, a good sweat. But real quick, the one thing I want to share with you, I was reminded of this while I was jogging. As I was jogging, I was passing people. And it reminded me that we're all on this life journey, but we're at a different pace from one another. And it's no surprise that sometimes we get caught up trying to keep pace with other people. I think there's a time to where in running they have a runner that's called like a pace setter. So that person sets the pace for that run, so you know to keep up with that. But that's not how life works. Sometimes we need people in our lives to help us keep pace, but life is about going at the pace that's best for us. So, in so many words, don't you get caught up trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to do what they do. Get a pace of your own and you'll get where you're supposed to be. Your own pace will take you where you're supposed to go. And people who are stagnant, you got to lead them behind. That's another thing. There are people who weren't doing anything, just sitting. You know, this is the beach, but just as an illustration, you know, when I came back and looped back around, they were doing the same thing. It's that way in life. There are people who will get to a place and say they want to do what you want to do, go somewhere, do this, achieve that. But they're stagnant. They're just sitting around. And you got to pass them. You got to pass them. Lead them right where they are. When it's their time to get up and move, or when they're ready to get up and move, they'll move. Man, there's so many lessons about life that we can learn from fitness, from creation, all of it. And man, we just have to make sure that we're embracing those principles. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that guy surfing. Let me see if I can get him. Did I get him? Oh yeah, there he is. It's pretty cool. But there's just so many things we can learn in life, you know. So your takeaway from this little yippity yap is move at your pace. And if there are people in your life that are being stagnant, you got to lead them where they are so you can get to where you're going. All right? See y'all. There's Hope Gang. What's going on? I'm laughing because my mom pulled up on me. She thought she was slick. I I went to the gym. I came back, and I came back to my sister's house, and I'm whipping. Here, you go open it. She trying not to make a lot of noise. She a trip. I'm pulling up, and I see her. So I'm like, she thinks she's slick, because she was supposed to be here originally, and changed her mind on me after I had already booked my flight to be here, you know, but I ain't gonna hold that against her. So, anyways, I'm pulling up from the gym, and how long ago? That was about, what, 2 hours ago? About probably an hour ago. Yeah, about an hour ago. I done showered and everything, but I called her as I'm pulling up in the garage, in my sister's garage. I said, "Oh, you think you slick?" And she tried to play crazy. You think you can outsmart me? I'm grown now. She can't outsmart me. So she's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "I see your car." She was like, "Oh, you're in where she lives." She says, I'm like, "No, I'm pulling up in my sister's garage. I see your car." She was like, I was like, "You trying to play games? I see your car." So anyways, she's here. You want to come say hey to the people, mama? She said she don't want to say hey, but she pulled up on me, so we're happy about that. I'll get her on the camera at some point. But ain't no mama like the one I got. You heard me? Ain't no mama like the one I got. Ain't that right, mama?
Right.
Yeah, she pulled up on you, boy. Made my trip. Because this is my travel day. Because I am going back to the city. So anyways, I'm happy. I am very thankful. My mom saw me. She said, "Son, you look good." She said, you said, "Yeah, you look young. You look like, what, were you stressed last time I saw you or what?" She said, "You look younger." She's a trip, y'all. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all once I get to the airport. Later. Have I watched it? Yes. The halftime show?
Yeah, he could have done it.
You can skip it now.
He could have done it in the game, huh? He did that from.
Yeah, at the game, at the Super Bowl halftime.
Oh, man, I didn't know they had that much space. That's man.
They had plenty of space. He used the whole field.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You see it now?
Yeah, I see the field. I was trying to figure out when I saw how much space he was using.
They got a lot of space. The whole field, mama.
Okay. So that took a lot of time because they had to take all that back up before the game has to be started.
Right. Yeah, the Super Bowl performance is huge. Mama, people can see you on the camera. You don't want to see. I'm on my way to the airport. Appreciate you for surprising me, mama.
You're so welcome.
Alright, since she don't want the camera on, I'm gonna take it off her. Alright, we're on our way. I'm about to be on my way back to the city that I love. Dallas. There's hope trip is come to an end. Alright, y'all. See y'all later. We are at the airport, and yeah, it's a wrap. Just relax, man. Do some reading and take my time and just rest, because got work in the morning and pretty busy, so get in the mood, get the mindset right. So reading and some rest will get me right, get me ready for a busy short week. So, all right, safe travels for me. This is Men's Restroom? Oh, wait, what? So confused. All right, see y'all. What's going on, my There's Hope family? Listen, I am back. I was so tired when I got in late last night. It was almost midnight. I was just tired. I was like, man, I just want to get to bed. I came into my place and it was all clean. It was cold, just like I like it. And I was like, man, I'll do the recap video tomorrow. Woke up this morning and didn't realize it, but I had an early morning meeting, so I didn't get to jump right to the recap video like I wanted to. But here we are. It was a wonderful trip. God was in it and graced me through it, graced us through it. The There's Hope team, just really, really appreciative of them. Everyone who's had their hand in it. I'm just grateful. Wonderful trip. My mom surprised me. Like I said, she warms my heart. Really, really, really sweet, sweet woman. Oh my goodness. A blessing from God. She is a jewel. I don't have the words to really describe all that she is as a person. But man, she is just an amazing person, man. And that person so happens to be my mom, and I'm just blessed. I also got to see my siblings, some of my siblings, and it was just a blessing to see them. One of my sisters hosted me, and it was just, she just went above and beyond. And I'm so thankful, so thankful. I was able to reach out to her and tell her just from A to Z, she went above and beyond to make sure I had everything I needed to make this business trip a good one. And yeah, thank you, sis. Love you. And yeah, it was a wonderful trip. My soul is glad. My heart is glad. And I'm excited about what God is doing through There's Hope brand. And I'm grateful that He has given me this ministry and business to steward. And I know I say it all the time, but I really need you all to really grab a hold of this, that no matter what's going on in our lives, because we have God, because we have Jesus, because we have the Holy Spirit, there's hope. There really is. There's not a circumstance that's too dark. There's not a distance that's too far for the hope of God to reach and grab us and bring us in and impact and transform our lives and our situations. So I won't keep talking your ear off, plus I need to get back to work. But just always remember that there's hope. All right, There's Hope family. I'll catch y'all on the next one.